We continue with this breaking news here this afternoon. The closing of airspace. It is being described as the closure of London airspace, but of course the implications are far broader than that. This is all because of problems at the air traffic control system, the headquarters in Swanwick in Hampshire. In the last few minutes, NAT's putting out its latest statement saying airspace is open, but we are restricting traffic volumes. Certainly the knock-on is absolutely extraordinary at the moment. A large number of airports affected. As we say, information changing all the time. Let's just try to summarise what we know so far. BBC London's transport correspondent Tom Edwards has been sitting alongside us and trying to keep across all the bits of information that various airports and airlines are putting out. When we say London airspace, Tom, we think Heathrow, but of course it's a lot more airports.
Yeah, there's a lot more airports involved. Gatwick, City, Luton, and obviously it has a knock-on effect at all these other airports which they're linked into. This is a significant incident. The latest I'm being told is that it was due to a power outage at the air traffic control centre in Hampshire. They've sent an incident response team that's been mobilised. They're down there trying to get the power back up. In terms of the airports, Heathrow, what they're saying is flights are currently experiencing delays. Planes could be or are being turned away. Incoming flights to Gatwick are continuing to land. All departing flights are grounded, and that'll be the same across all the other airports, although the detail is a little bit hazy. What they always say in these situations is check with your airline.
Yes, I mean, it's striking that some airports, for example, Newcastle has been saying if you're expecting to take off tonight, please do turn up to the airport as normal. That does seem to be the guidance for anyone who's due to be getting on a plane this evening. But of course, I mean, we have seen the scenario change so many times in the last hour since this news broke. I suppose there's the key piece of information for passengers right now is just keep checking. Check the websites, check Twitter.
Yeah, exactly.
And keep across the situation.
Exactly. Twitter and websites are always good for this kind of information. I think it's changed as well. Flights, they were talking about the airspace being closed until 7. I think it's come forward till 6, although we're waiting for confirmation on that. That was on the Press Association. It's not the first time we've had problems at Swanwick in Hampshire. Funnily enough, the same time last year, the 7th of December, they had problems there. Thousands of flights were delayed. So it's not the first time we've had these. You have to remember that this is one of the busiest airspaces in the world. Somewhere like Heathrow has a flight every 90 seconds. So you cut out flights in and out of that airspace and it's going to have a huge knock-on effect. Sooner or later, the queues will start building at Heathrow, Gatwick, London Luton, Stansted and City.
All right, Tom, I know you are trying to keep across all this for us. We will talk to you periodically over the afternoon. Thanks for now, Tom Edwards.
Just one or two other lines. Oxford Airport says it's experiencing, quote, some delays as a result of the problems, mainly services arriving from overseas. Local air traffic not affected. Belfast City Airport, all London flights and to Southampton as well delayed until London airspace reopens. All other flights running normally from Belfast City Airport. A moment ago, Robert Bell spoke to me. He's at Heathrow waiting to get a flight to, well, eventually to Chile. Here's what he said.
We're at the gate and looking at the tarmac now, and there's really nothing going on at all.
Right. Where are you supposed to be going?
We're flying to Santiago de Chile via Madrid, so we've got a connecting flight to get later on. And in fact, we have another connecting flight in Chile after that. So obviously, like everybody here, we're worried what the knock-on effect is going to be.
What have you been told at this stage?
Well, the staff here are, obviously people are queuing up and asking them for information, but they're saying that they're not in a position to give information at the moment. And in fact, the information that my partner and I have, came from the BBC website on our phone. So
you learnt more from that than you did from your immediate surroundings?
We did, yes, but I can understand why they're processing the information.
Of course.
But yes, there we are.